Taurus, welcome to August. So, Taurus, you have one planet in your sign, and that's the planet Uranus, the planet of unexpected, wow, anything can happen. It rules large groups of people and it rules friend groups, and it has a lot to do with you and your relationship with groups of people, okay, with the masses, with society. It has a lot of vibes of uprising, of rebellion, of humanitarian vibes, of genius ideas. Okay. It's in the sign of Taurus, in your sign. Okay. So this can bring about sudden changes. This can bring interesting people into your life. This can bring interesting people back into your life. Now, your sun in the sun in the sign of Leo always squares you at this time of year. And that's because the sun's always in the sign of Leo this time of year. Leo's a fixed sign, and so are you, Taurus. Okay. So there's a little bit of it's a little bit less smooth for you in the beginning of August, but when we get in towards the end from 8/22 on, you're going to be trining the sun in Virgo because Virgo is an earth sign and so are you, Taurus. Okay. So things will get lighter for you at the end of the month. So if you have plans with family or plans, it's just going to be smoother as the month goes on. Now, you're also going to have a trine going on when Venus moves into the sign of Virgo, which actually happens in the beginning of the month on 8/4. So you're going to have a beautiful trine with Venus. You are a Venus sign, so your ruling planet, you're going to be trining, and that is a lovely thing, Taurus. Please go easy on yourself with Venus and Virgo because sometimes Virgo can nitpick things or tear things down or overanalyze something. So please make sure that you are kind to yourself and others, okay? But the energy is running smoothly for you. Now, you will have a square with Mercury when it's in the sign of Leo, but by the end of the month, it will be back into Virgo when it completes its Mercury retrograde, okay? So this will be an interesting month for you, Taurus. Let's see what you need to know this month. I'm going to do a past, present, and future. I'm just realizing I never did a pre-reading for you, but that's okay. You don't need it, Taurus. All right. Now, let's see. This is your past position, okay? And you got a reversed justice card. I'm not a big reversal reader. Justice is card number 11, which makes a 2, right? So it's a relationship card and it's ruled by Venus. So of course it's a relationship card. Now, this is Libra energy. We'll be heading into Libra season next month. And the scales of justice here, this balance, it almost looks like the Wheel of Fortune coming in the background, okay? So make sure that you're advocating for yourself also in the situations and not just always thinking about others, okay? You have to balance it out with care for yourself also. The present situation, another reversal, is the Moon card. This has kind of got mom vibes to it. There's been a lot of mom vibes through the month of August. There's been a lot of family vibes in general because when we start off the month, if we make a astrology chart for the 1st of August, the sun is in the sign of Leo and the moon is in the sign of Cancer. So there's a lot of joy of the heart. The Cancer is the family, the mother, the nurturing energy. Okay. Now the moon card here in tarot is a Pisces card. And I love how they're howling there. There's a lot of emotion. We have a big full moon this month. You may be feeling emotional, and I don't know. I just feel like your mom might be close. If she's on this side, she may be showing up. If she's on the other side, you may be feeling her very strongly. Now, your future position, you have the 9 of Swords. There's a lot of thoughts going on. There's a lot going on. Okay. She looks a little overwhelmed. She needs to step back. Okay. This is often called the insomnia card. So you need to make sure you're getting the rest you need. You need to make sure that you're saying no where you need to be saying no. Okay. Looks like you have pretty good protectors next to you. Look at the size of that wolf. Okay. We had another one in here. All right. So make sure that you take your downtime. Make sure that you're not just agreeing and saying yes to doing everything. Okay. Make sure that you opt out, even if guilt is being used against you, because I get a little bit of that vibe there. All right. Since I didn't do a pre-reading for you, I'm going to pull a couple extra cards for you here, Taurus, for this month of August. Anything else Taurus needs to know? The Queen of Pentacles shows up. She's the queen of the hearth and the home, and she would be you, Taurus. You are a Queen of Pentacles, an earth queen. She's got her eyes closed, it looks like. She almost looks like she's taking a nap, okay? You need to be napping. A little too much lack of sleep. You need some down, quiet time. Here's the Eight of Wands, which is a card of travel and information, things being brought to you and everything's on its way to you. So there's some excitement here. So before you get to this excitement, make sure that you're getting the rest so your cortisol levels are in place and you can actually enjoy, because you may be taking a trip this month. I'm sure a lot of people are. It's August. Everybody wants to get out and go do stuff. Eight of Wands is just showing a lot of enthusiasm, but make sure that you're self-caring. Okay. Now we're going to go in and pull a card for each week for the 4 weeks of August. I'm using the Witches. These aren't really mini cards, but they're not full-size cards, so I guess we could still call them minis. All right, let's see what you need to know week by week. Week 1 of August for Taurus, we have the Lovers. Look at that version. Isn't that beautiful? The Lovers card showing up for you, a Gemini card. Looks like a wedding. And so this is card number 6, Major Arcana number 6. This is about choices, okay? And it almost is over justice here. Almost feels like a wedding, legal matters, okay? Maybe that's you. Maybe you're just going to a wedding. Week number 2, Knight of Wands. He's a bad boy of the tarot deck. Maybe you're scared of getting married. Knight of Wands shows up. It's always a fun time for as long as he's in town. Okay. Week 3, the Two of Cups is here, kind of almost like the Lovers. This is a beautiful Two of Cups. There's a relationship here for you. Looks very compatible. Okay. So make sure if you're in a relationship and then like this energy to like run, or this energy of fear of commitment, or maybe someone else coming back into town, they're not staying long. Okay. Focus on your relationship. As you move into week 4, you have the Ace of Pentacles here, something new, something of value, something beautiful, something grounded. Okay. For some of you, I think there might be a marriage proposal ahead for you. For some of you, there may be a raise coming, or you see a new opportunity for how you might want to make money in the future. Maybe love has finally shown up for you. Okay. It looks fun. It looks exciting. Make sure you're getting the rest that you need, and make sure that you're not letting it's almost like vibes of like protect your relationship and don't let someone come in and just like spoil it. Okay. So beautiful, beautiful energy for you this month, Taurus. Let's roll some dice and see what we have for power days for you. We rolled Mars in the sign of Scorpio in the 5th house. That's what I have. I have Mars and Scorpio in the 5th house. I've heard it said that you never mess with a Mars and Scorpio because you won't win and they're unstoppable. And I definitely relate to that. So Mars, the planet of action in this watery, deep, psychic sign of Scorpio in the 5th house, the house of joy, the house of fun, the house of dating. Okay. If you are dating, Taurus, this is sexy energy. Okay. If you are looking for financial gain in the workplace, this is financial gain in the workplace. Okay. This is financial. This is almost like you're going to have some fun money. You're going to be able to have the money that you need to go do the things that you want that actually bring you joy. Okay. So it's looking good for you, Taurus. I'm always wishing I was a Taurus. I don't have any earth in my chart. I'm really wishing I was a Taurus right now. All right, so let's see your power days. You rolled Mars, and Mars rules the sign Aries, and then it also rules the sign Scorpio. Okay, it was the original ruler of Scorpio before they found Pluto. And then I guess Pluto was made the co-ruler. Okay, so when is the moon in those signs? Well, the moon is in the sign of Scorpio starting on August 10th at 6:34 p.m. It'll be there through the weekend. So this is a great, powerful weekend for you. Could be really sexy weekend for you too. The 10th, the 11th, and the 12th until early morning on the 13th. Now, we are also looking for the sign Leo and the sign Aries. So I think I have to back up the truck here. Leo energy. Well, we know that we have a Leo new moon, and that's happening on Sunday the 4th, but the moon moves into Leo early in the morning on Saturday the 3rd. So you get the 3rd, 4th, and 5th until about dinner time on the 5th. Power times for you. And then we're looking for the sign Aries, and the moon moves into the sign of Aries on Wednesday, the 21st at 7:02 p.m. Eastern Standard Time through the 22nd into the 23rd till 8 p.m. Okay, so these are the power times for you. I just get like sexy, unstoppable. I get a lot of masculine energy from this. Although I do think your mother plays a role in this, or somebody's mother plays a role in this. Okay, so maybe if you show up at someone's house, you bring flowers for the mother of the house. And I think you're going to have a fabulous month. So thanks for joining me, Taurus.